This is Josiah Plays Sunless Sea. So we're back here at Wither. Behind the great arch over the bay, the pale wastes stretch, white and silent as the face of the moon. From here you might almost imagine they were snow. North of the city, the salt pools fizz with unlikely color. You can gather intelligence and get my port report. Got it, same as last time. Now I can do shore leave in Wither. 98% chance of success. Costs 50 echoes. I don't really need terror reduction very badly though. Or I can just explore the town, which I will do. Wither is a quiet, chilly town of gray stone and closed courtyards. The people are neither exactly unfriendly nor exactly hospitable. They have the irritating habit of answering a question with a question. Here and there are odd sights tucked away. A contest of riddles. Fisherfolk, sailors, a shady couple of likely pirates. And is that a drowning down by the water's edge? They sit round a fire at the Z's edge, passing around a bottle of something viscously black. They're wagering on riddles. Will you join them? I can walk away. I can bet an echo on a simple riddle. I can seek a real challenge for 10 echoes. I can attempt a really hard riddle for 100 echoes, which I only have a 14% chance. Or the Great Riddles of Irem. 1,000 echoes and only a 10% chance of success. That is crazy talk. Well, I'll bet 1 echo on one of these, which I still only have a 41%. I succeeded! A cat's shadow. The fisherman grumbles but pays up. But I only won 1 echo and 10 fragments, which I guess is okay. No, I don't think so. Do I want to do shore leave? I don't think so. I don't need to spend 50 echoes here at this point. So what do they have? Can buy fuel for Z stories. Can buy Mutter salt for Z stories. Tastes like clean air and crystallized ginger. Also has the interesting property of paralyzing the vocal cords if you sprinkle it in your stew. The Hunter's Cage. A sign reads, "Bones, please." The proprietor will sell you beast meat for stories or buy your ivory. If I had ivory, I could sell it for tales of terror. Star shells for extraordinary implications. The figurehead of the Eater of Names for extraordinary implications. This weird skull once adorned the worm-drawn priest barge of the Chelinet. Supplies for tales of terror. Anatomical cabinet. Death laid out for your careful inspection. Can be sold here. Alright, I don't think there's anything else for me to do here. Let's clear the rest of this black up here and then go to Codex. Discovered Odinson Straits. See if I can sneak through here without crashing. I crashed. There's nothing up here, is there? No. Fed the crew. The place that is no place. The Unterzee has no northern shore. Space is forbidden. Time contracts to a single frozen instant. There is only one way north. The High Gate. You huff and fumble your way through darkness. The stokers labor below, as in an old sick dream. Fuel evaporates. Sailors stiffen to statues. Safety. This is not a good place to be, but at least it is a place. The High Gate, the one-way north. For a while there, you were somewhere beyond places. Perhaps you've survived. I've gained the scars of the north. In place which has no place held you, crushed you. You carry the wounds still. I've lost a fuel. Returning to port. I've gained fragments. I've lost 5 crew. Oh my god, this fucking wrecked me. I lost fuel, lost 2 supplies, lost 5 crew, and gained 50 fucking terror. Avid horizon. This is the end. 2 vast winged shape guard a gate of something like resin, smooth but uneven. It is deep gant, the color that remains when all other colors have been eaten. Ice crusts over the crack between its valves. Approach, and your breath freezes, falls tinkling in shards from the air. It would be utterly foolish to touch the thing. Wow. A merciless wind blows from everywhere to everywhere. It passes without effort through your bridge coat, your flesh, your lungs. The dock lies empty. Open the High Gate, a curious miscellany, gathered from all across the wide Black Sea. Your companion knows how to use these materials. Complete a certain matter in London to achieve this. Need 40 materials for the passage. Look into the stars. Stars float in the mirrored night of the waves. Watch them a while. Gather intelligence, such as there is to gather out here where nothing moves. So I can get a port report. Nothing moves. This stillness is itself of interest to the Admiralty. It is not impossible someone foolish might attempt to open the gate. It is not inconceivable that it might open from the other side. And what then? Your journey here may attract the attention of a certain crimson patron. Return your port report to the Admiralty in London to unlock a new story. You have seen where the world ends. Behind those peaks of ice, something colder by far. You heard a story. The ice by the gate's edge. There was a whisper about a hunting quest and a final revenge. Alright, let's check out this story. I lost 77 fragments. Behind the ice. Yes, this is what the rumors meant. A hunter frozen in the ice, hands contorted to claws, mouth agape. With her left hand, she had plucked her own eye from the socket. It lies very close to the surface of the ice. If the stories are true, there's a dark virtue in that eye. Take it then, but perhaps you should put it in a jar. I have 1 hunter's eye. Eat the flesh of the deep lurkers and your eyes will change. And I can look into the stars. Watch them a while. I gained more terror? Fuck me. Peace beneath the world. These are real stars. They burn above the roof of the Neath, beyond the earth, in the spaces of heaven. Even so far away, even now, their eyes are on you. But here in the night under the world, you are safe. Safe. You return to your senses, gasping. Your hands are cold, numb. How long were you watching the stars? Wow, this is gonna hurt. All this terror. Coming up here really did not help me out in any way. It was very bad coming up here. Very, very bad. Saving on a different slot here. Moxney is cowering in fear. Moxney is running away screaming. Look at this place. The High Gate. You huff and fumble your way through darkness. The stokers labor below, as in an old sick dream. Fuel evaporates. Sailors stiffen to statues. Oh my god, it happened to me again? Lost another fuel. Lost 2 more crew. I have 3 crew. Gained 35 terror. New total 100. No, this is not acceptable. I can't have this. I can't have this. I just can't. It's no bueno. that was interesting and everything, but no. No, I think not. Can't have that. I'm gonna come up here just enough to clear this thing on my map, and then I'm gonna turn around. I'm not gonna go all the way to the northern edge this time. Because that was a bad, bad place that fucking wrecked me. No. Discovered pale wastes. Just need to not go to the actual edge and I'll be okay. Nope, nope, don't go to the edge. Don't go to the edge. Okay, back up, back up, back up. Let's get the fuck out of here. Just had to clear that shit on my map, you understand. Sail through here. Sail through here. Into the fog, the scary, scary fog. We've entered a fog bank. Our gunners struggle to see our foe. Yeah. Oops. 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 Okay, obviously I can't go through there. Discovered Puckridge's Lookout. Did I get myself stuck? Because that would be... I'm wrecking my fucking hull here! Stop it! Stop it! Ow! No, my hull keeps going down every time that happens. Puckridge's Lookout. Alright, there. I cleared a bunch of shit on my map that time. Back up. Fucking up my hull. Damn it! Just got a new paint job on this thing. Let's go to Codex. Let's just go to Codex. Coming up here was kind of a terrible idea. How have I used up so much fuel already? I had 15. Alright, we made it to Codex, an Isle of Answers. Little Islands of Doom. Yeah, I know, right? Alright, the Isle of Codex. We've been here before. I can acquire a doomed monster hunter, but I don't have a searing enigma. I can compile a port report. I've read this before. I don't have a lamentable relic to trade to the monkeys, so... we're done here. Alright. Let's, I don't want to mess around and waste too much fucking fuel here because I don't have as much fuel as I thought I did, apparently. Send my Z-Bat out, though. The Avid Horizon is some distance to the east. We're heading for the Chapel of Lights, but we may stop off. I don't really have enough fuel to fuck around too much if I want to go to all these other places. I should have got more fuel, I guess. I thought I had plenty, but... Get another port report here. Alright, I'm not going to eat their crazy cannibal food. I'll get my port report. And... not going to attend a service. Bad things happen there. Everything at this place is basically bad, except for getting a port report. So let's get out of here. So we need to go to Abbey Rock. And then over to Frostfound. Got to avoid this vortex. You never know what you will run into in the Sunless Sea. The Unterzee, as they call it. Alright, there's Abbey Rock's port. I don't think I have anything to do in Abbey Rock except for use my... to get a port report either. Sisters need provisions for the Feast of St. Neot. And I haven't seen that before. Something fresh. They are prepared to pay with Scintillac. Ooh, I wish I had a strange catch. I don't know where to get a strange catch. I've had one before, but I don't remember where I got it. But I do want some Scintillac pretty badly. Trade supplies, port report. We'll do that real quick. I could give them news, but all they do is take one terror away. It's not worth it. I could watch the convent, wait a while and see. Gain 5 fragments. Alright, I've watched this. I've watched them train before. So we're done here. Go back to Frostfound. Cthulhu's Rage! I hope I have enough fuel to complete this run. I still have 2 mushroom wine, and I don't know that I'll have enough supplies either to do the thing in Shepherd's. By the time I get there, I probably won't have enough supplies. At least I won't be able to spare the supplies before I have to go home. I'll need them to get to journey back to... Alright, frost found. Let's get a port report first thing. Now this time we'll ask the squatters about the castle. That's not what we did last time, so this will be different. You notice they avoid looking at it directly. If you can enter, you should not. We get enthusiasts here from time to time. Yes, you might be able to enter the castle before the appointed time. You might even find something of value there. But you'd be despoiling sacred ground, my friend. It will take your stories from you. It will take your essence, yourself. And if you survive that, you'll likely anger the gods of the sea. Yes, they're real. As real as the corridors of Frostfound are. Stay away, my friend. Stay away. Alright, that sounds like good advice. I'll do that. Bye. Alright, we gotta go to the salt lines. I don't know if I can afford the trip over to Port Cecil or not. I guess I will. Bright is some distance to the northeast. The air carries the scent of salt and shadows. We're close to the salt lions. Discovered Bidmead Reefs. Laughter from the foredeck. I'm a little concerned about my fuel situation. Discovered Dowl's 8. Dowl's 8. Send my Z-Bat out. Oh god, we can't fight that thing. Albino Moray, no. I need to get to Port Cecil, though. Which means I need to go right past that thing. Damn it, I don't have the fuel to be running all over Hell's Half Acre here. Nothing to see, Albino Moray. Nothing to see. See, now I'm going way off course to avoid that thing, and I'm burning more fuel. It's not good. It's not good at all. Green glass and basalt. Salt and silence. I shouldn't have come over to Port Cecil. Discovered an albino moray from the Principles of Coral. Alright. Port report first. Gather Scintillac. 56% chance. I just saved, right? Let's try it. I failed. I don't want to fail. Polypoid whispers. It's against local law and custom to break coral from the reef, and you've seen the scars of those who tried. The acid burns, the blind silver eyes, so you're looking for loose fragments. Today the sea is calm, and you find a good few candidates. They lie shining softly like droplets of moon. But after a little while, you become concerned that they're eyes, that each is watching you. When you close your fist around one, it examines your blood with amused delight. When you put them together in your pocket, they clatter and gossip together. Of course, you think, they broke from the shining mind. They have its vitality, but not its weariness or experience. You will have to lock them in separate boxes, lest they peep at you when you're bathing and see who you are. The thought of their sight on your skin fills you with horror. What if your skin turned clear? What if they saw your bones? You come back to yourself when you see one of your sailors fall on his back and start kicking delightedly in the air like a beetle. "Gravity!" he cries. "I have fallen!" You hasten back to the ship with your haul of coral before it can do any further damage. Gained a terror. Failed. Got a scintillac. Coral that glimmers as if moonlit. It makes marvelous jewelry or terribly expensive tea. Okay, hold up, though. Hold up. Hold up, though. I want to see what happens if I succeed. Sea of Voices. That time I succeeded. And gained one and gained even more terror. Succeeding, apparently, is bad. What the fuck? Fragments of silver. Where the Z washes across the coral's edge, it glows a rich purple. Each time it washes across your boots, you expect it to leave stains. You edge along the slippery coral, picking up lumps of brighter glowing stuff here and there. And though the Z doesn't stain, eventually it begins to whisper to you. Phrases so clear that you catch yourself looking over your shoulder in case your crew have spoke. They have not. They're looking around just as you are. "Between stars," the Z says. "Descend the chain." When it runs out across the coral, it sounds almost like a soft chuckle. "I rest here," it tells you. "I forget." So we got a scintillac. We need 7 of them, though. Gather intelligence, yeah. Okay. And we're not going to try to win a tough chess match right now. So a scintillac takes up, I think, 1 space in my hold, and I've got to gather 7 of these things. That is a lot. Alright, let's go to the salt lions. Discovered Chatranic lobe. Go to the salt lions. Look at how much of the sea we have yet to discover. It's kind of insane. It's kind of insane. Also, I'm very concerned about my fuel now. Very concerned. I need to turn my light off. Terror will build up more now, but I don't think I'm gonna have enough fuel to get back to... And I'm definitely not going to be able to give 7 supplies to the people at Shepherd's Island, otherwise I'll starve on the way home. Salt lions, port report. Carry Sphinx stone. I need to get something is happening. Something is waiting you, I mean. Come on. Crew's just macking down on all kinds of food. There we go. Now I can either do salts rights. Salts rights is good. I think I get an extraordinary implication for that. Yeah, I've done salts rights before. I got an extraordinary implication. Terror's getting up there though. My terror's up to 34, which is not great. I don't have enough spare cargo space for more Sphinx stone. I gotta turn the light off. I'm not gonna have enough fuel to get home if I don't. I might not have enough fuel to get home even if I do. I'm in trouble. Maybe I can buy some expensive fuel at Shepherd Isles. We'll see. I don't know if they sell fuel there or not. My Terra's creeping up though, going through this fog with no light on. Terra's going up very quickly. This is very bad. I didn't do well on I shouldn't have gone way up here. That was maybe not the best. It was maybe not the best. Far off. Very far off. Someone screams. Needs more maritime AAA. Right? Get towed back to London. Actually, you can do that. If you run out of fuel, that's one of the possibilities. Alright, give me port report. First thing. Can I can buy fuel here. It's expensive, but I can buy it, so that's good. Still can't do this damn thing because I didn't have enough extra supplies. Let's do Tales of the Standing Stones. Got a memory of distant shores. Let's just buy one fuel. I hate to spend extra money on fuel. Well, hold on. Oh yeah, London's pretty far away. I have 87% left of a barrel and a whole other barrel besides that. Maybe I can get there without buying fuel. I probably shouldn't take that risk though. Well, I know what I'll do. I'll save. Turn the light off. Can't afford the fuel cost for the light. My terror's gonna be high by the time I get to London. The sea is wide. You are far from light or hope. Terror is increasing rapidly. I might have enough fuel. I might. A row of watchful Z-bats hang from a cable. Their heads swivel in unison as you cross the deck. I doubt there's anything new here at Hunter's Keep, but... Nope. All right, I think I'll have enough. I'm gonna stop by the light ship here real quick. I think I'll be okay. This could be a bad idea, though. This could be a bad idea. Because I can give them my recent news and they'll give me something. I got quite a bit of fuel. Light ship. Speak to the crew, they long for news. Yeah, they'll give me a Z story and take 5 terror. Alright, now, straight to London. Straight to London with the last fumes left in the fuel tank. Yeah, I'm on desperate measures. I've never actually run completely out of fuel. I've always made it back just before I did. But I've been on desperate measures, like, down to my last tank and closing in a few times now. I'm gonna make it here. I'm gonna make it, but just barely. I made it! Turning to London. Okay, good. Messages from the Harbor Master. We got a free evening. Roser's Wharf. Watchful Curios, long boxes. I don't have those things. I need... Memory of Distant Shores, give me 10 echoes for that. Z-Story, give me 10 echoes for that. Extraordinary Implication, 250 echoes. That's awesome. Read the papers. Got some supplies and some news. Deliver my Sphinx Stone. Alright, there's the Sphinx Stone thing again. The lady. So one more time. That'll be my last Sphinx Stone. Delivery. See, I actually have some Scintillac. I just need 6 more, and this guy will give me 1,000 echoes. Alright, we'll go to the Admiral and turn in all of our port reports, make some money and fuel that way. Port Cecil, Benderbite, Wither, Shepherd Isles, Chapel of Lights, Frostfound, Codex, Salt Lines, and Abbey Rock. Getting up there on the money. 2,600 now. It's not bad. All right, I think the only thing left to do is buy supplies. Look how much fuel we have. We got 9 fuel given to us just for port reports. That's awesome. Alright, this time going to... I'm glad I didn't buy that extra fuel for 20 echoes because I didn't actually end up needing it and I would have wasted 10 echoes there. Yay, free fuel, I know, right? Let's do the carousing at the docks and hopefully we can get our terror significantly reduced by our likely lass. It's at 41 right now. Lost 5. There's the likely lass. Lost 10 from her. That's awesome. So our terror is down to 26, which is still high, but it's not as bad as it could be. Alright, so all that's left to do is buy some supplies. Fuel and supplies. Let's get supplies back up to... $20 this time. That should be enough. I'm not even going to bother to buy mushroom wine to sell in vendor bite. I'm just going to buy as much fuel as I can. I'm going to fill up the hold. Yeah, so that way I won't run out anytime soon on either one. Oh, I still have a lot of money. Okay. So... I don't think I'm going to go to Wither and Codex this time. Then again, I could, and I could explore some more up here. Or... I could come down this way and come up to the salt lines from down below and explore whatever's down here. Okay, I could stop by Mutton Island first. Kind of want to try something. Ooh, an unexpected letter. Who sent it and what does it say? Your sweetheart. Return to London as soon as you may, your sweetheart says. You are a father. Choose this option if you sired the child. Your sweetheart. A surprise for you on your next return to London. I have taken in a foundling. Choose this option if you're unlikely to be either a father or a mother. You. When I next return to London, I will bring an additional recruit, your child. Choose this option if you're giving birth to a child. Well. I don't think I'm giving birth. I guess it's a foundling. What are they thinking? Is this some scheme of theirs or honest affection? You have a child, return to London and look after them, and they may become a scion, allowing you to take 2 legacies. You have a child. Born, sired, or adopted, they're yours. Ah. Okay. I had a thought. I had an idea, a thought. What if... Discovered. Department of Menace Eradication. Discovered. The Echo Bazaar. See, I thought there might be some more parts of London I could discover if I came down here. Now, can I go under this bridge, or am I about to crash very hard? So, that'll answer that question, then. If I just leave London long enough to get... What do you call it? Something is awaiting you. Discovered Bugsby's Marshes. Then maybe I can go back and do the docks thing again and have a nice big chunk off of my terror. There, let's try it. I got something is awaiting you, so let's see what happens if I go back to London now after not really going anywhere. Oh, the revenue, man. Shit. Need to make this 79%. Otherwise, they're gonna take my... They're gonna take my stuff that they gave me to take to the one place. The illegal shit. Set something aside. I got a 79%. I failed. No. No, I did not fail. I succeeded! Yay! They find nothing. Collect messages. Got another free evening. Okay. Oh, you, your sweetheart, and your child. Hold on, let's see who the new recruit is. A brisk campaigner. I don't need a brisk campaigner. Solace fruit, an outlandish artifact. See your child. You, your sweetheart, and your child. What will your child call you? Nothing at all? You don't want to raise the child, or you can't afford to. Turn away. Let your sweetheart raise the brat if they can. Father, mother. Why is mother locked? Oh, because I don't have an elegant townhouse. Captain, your relationship will be remote or complicated or exceptional. Improve your lodgings first. You can't raise a child in a room above a pub. Well, people do, but your sweetheart expects better. Fine, maybe now is the time when I need to buy my... Maybe I need to buy my townhouse now. It's gonna cost like half my money almost, but I've been kind of needing to do it anyway. A good address on Hollow Street. It won't be cheap. Alright, let's do it. Zailer's Service. You have your crew cart your things from the Blind Helmsman to your new address. If anyone respectable calls, they'll pass as servants. Resting is now more expensive, but more effective. Lost 1,000 echoes. Ugh. Once your lodgings are large enough to support a study, you can create items. Oh, I have a study. I can rest in my elegant townhouse. A pleasant interlude. It will reduce my terror, heal 2 wounds, give you 2 restful nights, but it costs 100 echoes. I can buy a mansion for 10,000. I can retire now that I have a house. I can sell my townhouse for 500 echoes. Or I can see my child, which will hopefully reduce my terror. We're gonna go with Mother. Here it is. A small, warm, apprehensive, affectionate creature. Treat it gently. You may visit your child at your lodgings when you gain a free evening. You will always get free evenings when you return to London, but here's one now. You have one of this. You are a mother. Okay. Notice I can't carouse at the docks anymore. Now that I'm a family man, well, a family woman. I don't have any port reports, do I? I mean, of course not. I didn't even go anywhere. I just rode around in the London Bay and came back. Time with your family. Your sweetheart comes and goes. They have their own complicated business, but they always return to your shared home and your child. Just enjoy their company. Time with your family, it's a delight, but will it always be a light? The sailor knows 2 worlds. If you give suitable presents to your child, they will gain sea fever. If sea fever reaches 25, they will decide to run away to sea, becoming your scion. This will establish a permanent dynasty of future Z captains. An evening in the parlor with your child and your sweetheart, and so to bed. Yes! Lost 20 terror! Crumpets and bolete jam, and what happens when you spin a child around so fast they're very nearly sick. Quiet at evening's end, shared stories, bats beating at the windows, and much later the warmth of renewed passion after the cold salt of the sea. Yay, and I got a restful night. I lost 20 terror. That was really helpful. I have to have a free evening to, Now what's this about my study? Oops, shit. Your study. The clock ticks, the gaslight wickers, shadows lie quiet. I can create a shrine to stone. You know the hymns, the prayers, the traditions. Perhaps you believe, perhaps you don't, but it'll comfort the sailors. The process of creating the shrine to stone will increase your hearts by 7, as high as 200, and the shrine is an auxiliary item worth a further 7. Need 7 secrets, a captivating treasure. Okay. Creating an anatomical cabinet. You've learned so much. Now create an object lesson that will guide you in the destruction of your enemies. Raise your iron by 7 and another 7. Need 7 lamentable relics and 7 secrets and supplies. Create a serene aquarium. You know the secrets of this peculiar specimen. Construct an environment that will display it to best advantage. Give me 7 mirrors. Need a live specimen. Once again with the live specimen business. Create a monstrous almanac. You could fill whole shelves of notebooks with what you've learnt of the Z, its monsters, its creatures, its treasures, its secrets, its all kinds of stuff, some of which it says there and some of which I made up. And so you will. Plus 7 to pages, but I need 7 outlandish artifacts. Create a whispering trophy case. Yes, yes, when the bones are in place, you will hear them when you sleep. Raises veils by 7, but I need 7 strange catches. Write a will. The court of chancery, as a roaring lion, walketh about, seeking whom it may devour. That was like a misquoted quote from the Bible. Ensure it doesn't get its lion tentacles on your property when you're gone. Should you die, this will ensure that your heir retains your lodgings and any heirlooms you've accumulated. Cost 200 echoes. Well, I'm not planning to die. Adorn your lodgings with captivating treasures. Convert captivating treasures into heirlooms and they'll adorn your lodgings until the day you die. After that, your family will probably sell them. This is a way to pass on money to your next character. Need to have a will and a captivating treasure. Same thing with outlandish artifacts. Write the Song of the Z. You have assembled a store of lore and a collection of antiquities. Your knowledge of the Z rivals that of any captain of history. Write it all down. This will create the Song of the Z, which allows you to retire happily if you have the correct ambition, and is a pretty nifty item in its own right. It requires the cabinet, aquarium, shrine, almanac, and trophy case, which can all be created here in your study. So this is like the huge meta achievement type thing, after you've done like everything else. And you've got reports from all these different crazy places, and you've got 40 secrets, and oh my god, you have to have so much stuff to do this. Yawn, stretch, rise from your desk. Alright. I think I'm done here. Back to the rest of the city. $38 out of 40 hold capacity. And now I'm down to a lowly 1184 money, which is pretty sad. But we're ready to leave now and head out and go on our next run with lots of fuel and lots of supplies and very little terror, so we're in good shape for our next run. But that is going to be in our next episode, because that's going to do it for this one. So thank you for watching. This has been Josiah Plays Sunless Sea.